So I saw a chef on TikTok that do meals for $20 or less. So I decided to join, okay? So we're going to be making some real good burgers, okay? $20 or less. And I'm going to put the price to everything and how much it costs. So boom, I get me some hamburger meat and I roll it up. I kind of made these burgers small. Definitely could have made them a little bigger. And then I went to cut my onion up, and then I discovered grossness. So I looked in my refrigerator, and luckily I had another onion. So I, got the parts of it that looked okay, and I just chopped that up because I can't have a burger without onion. Then I got a tomato, and I cut the tomato real thin. I'm not going to use that first one, but I sliced it real thin because that's how I like my tomatoes. I don't like the big slices. And I put that on a plate with the onions and put that in the refrigerator. So then I put some vegetable oil on my cast iron skillet and a piece of parchment paper. And don't laugh at me, but this is how I smash my burgers. I have a burger smasher, but it don't get as thin as I be wanting it. So I'm doing a double meat because I just had a feeling that these burgers was going to shrink up, and they did. So I start my fries, and I let them go ahead and fry. And I decided to add a fried egg on my burger today. Put my cheese, let it melt. Then I'm going to get some patty melt sauce. Put that on both sides of the bun. I like my stuff saucy. Then I'm going to start with the first meat. Look how small it got. The second meat's lettuce, tomato, onions. And I'm going to sit my egg on top. How good is that? Now I got my fries and then some ketchup, and there my meal goes, $20 or less. And I was even able to afford a little drinky drink on the side. Y'all need to go try it. It's real good.
Tonight, we're making a one-pan meal. This recipe comes from the Al Dente Diva. I actually just started following her today, and tonight we are going to make a pepper and sausage cheese bake goodness. We're just gonna make it. Let's go. I'll have her tag below. I'm using the Johnsonville Italian sausage. I wanted both mild, but they had a sweet one and only one mild, so this is what we're using tonight. You're also gonna need some string cheese, and I opted for the Sargento cheddar mozzarella simply because there's one brand of string cheese that I do not like. I think it has the weirdest consistency, and that was the only other option for mozzarella, so this is what we're doing. And do not come in my comments about your Italian grandmother turning over in her grave. Okay, my Italian grandmother probably would just be proud of me for being able to feed my family every single night. A jar or a can of spaghetti sauce. This one's $1.40. I think the can's like $1. So we're gonna do half of this jar in the bottom of this pan and spread it around. And it's already $7.40. I'm trying to make as little dishes as possible. So when I say spread it around, don't dirty a spoon, just do this. All right, you're just gonna cut these in half lengthwise, almost all the way through, and they're gonna look like this. All right, and then take your cheese, stick it in there, and mash it back together and stick it in the pan. All right, there we go. And I'm not testing the cheese simply because I wanna save these for later. Here they all are done. I'm gonna saute down a red pepper slice and a yellow onion slice, and I'm gonna do that with some garlic, salt, and pepper. I only cook these for about 3 or 4 minutes because they are going in the oven, so I don't want them to be like pulverized. Pour the rest of your sauce on top and spread it out. Now, she didn't do this in her video, but I'm gonna add some Parmesan to the top of this. That's optional if y'all don't wanna do. All right, cook this covered at 400 degrees. I don't know for how long, but I'll let you know when I come back. This is all Walmart has. So I cut these in half. I'm gonna butter them up, and then I am going to toast them on my griddle. All right, y'all, here it is directly out of the oven. I ended up cooking this for 30 minutes covered and an additional 15 minutes uncovered. Here's our toasted buns, and then I got some fresh veggies out of our garden. I'm just kidding. I can barely keep my kids alive, let alone a garden. And then for dessert, we are going to have brownies, and give us a minute and we'll do a taste test. Y'all, look at that. All right, we're gonna taste test it. All right, y'all, I got a crew tonight. Here we go. That is good. What y'all think?
Delicious.
All right, y'all. Thanks for coming on Fake Cooking Show. Bye. Let's make the Pioneer Woman sour cream noodle bake. This recipe comes from J-Lo Donahue. I'll have her tagged below. Y'all go follow her. She does a lot of great recipes on her page, but let's get to it. In a pan, you're gonna brown down 1 pound of ground meat. I'm gonna cook this down with half of a yellow onion chopped. I'm gonna season this with some black pepper, some Italian seasoning, and some Tony's, because y'all know I love me some Tony's. While your meat's cooking down, you'll want to go ahead and get some pasta going. In her video, she used egg noodles, but I have one kid who does not like egg noodles, so we're going to use the rotini. Now that my meat is cooked, I drained it and put it back in the pan. I'm going to add 1 jar of my favorite pasta sauce, which is the Prego. And y'all, I don't let none of this go to waste. I add some water to it so I can get every last drop out. Okay. All right, you're gonna need 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. That's what she used in her video. I'm sure you could use whatever you want, but sharp cheddar, we like it, so we're gonna use it. Anytime I put cheddar cheese with any kind of red sauce on any of my videos, people get in the comments and are like, oh, my Italian grandmother's turning in her grave. You can leave those comments, but this is not an Italian meal, okay? I just wanna go ahead and stop y'all right now. In other words, don't come for me. Now, y'all, this next step is very important. You have to test this cheese to make sure it's not poisonous. Don't be out there harming your family because you didn't test the cheese, okay? All right, now that my noodles are cooked and drained, I'm gonna add them to a bowl. Y'all, this is my favorite spoon. I don't know if you can see it, but I melted it and I'm not getting rid of it. It's my favorite, I love it. All right, you're gonna need some sour cream. I like Daisy, it is my go-to brand, but y'all use whatever you like. This is a 16-ounce container and I'm gonna use half of it. You're also gonna need some cottage cheese. This is a 24-ounce container and I'm gonna use half of this container. All right, for seasoning, she said black pepper and a shit ton of garlic. She didn't say shit ton of garlic, but she said it's a heaping scoop, but that's the same thing. Mix all of it together well. It should look like this. In a 9x13, you're gonna put half of your mixture on the bottom of the pan, half of your sauce mixture on top of the noodles, spread it out. Half of your cheddar cheese. All right, I repeated that process and then I'm gonna end with cheddar cheese and I'm gonna add some Parmesan cheese and some of this creamy melt mozzarella. 350 degrees for 20 minutes. All right, y'all, here it is. I ended up cooking this for 30 minutes and give me a minute and we'll do a taste test. All right, let's go. Oh, that's good. What you think, Bubba?
That's good, that's amazing.
Alright, if you're looking for a flavorful meal under $20, here it is. Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and mushroom gravy. For the sake of making this and staying under 20, I am just using salt and pepper for seasonings and a little bit of butter to cook up my mushroom and onions. Start off by slicing up my onion and slicing up my mushroom. This step is extra, but I like to give mine a quick saute in a pan before putting them into the crock pot. While those are cooking, I mix up my cream of mushroom soup and this yummy minute mushrooms marinade. This is what adds a lot of the flavoring. I'm not adding hardly any salt to this, mainly because this has plenty of salt in it. In my grease crock pot, I am putting 6 boneless pork chops and then covering it with that mixture of cream of mushroom soup and minute marinade. Then on top of that is my sauteed onions and mushrooms. I like them to have a little bit of brown on them and that extra boost of flavor. And that's it. And then you're going to cover that. And I'm cooking this on high. My goal was 4 hours. But as you see here, after 3 hours, I check it and it's ready. So I'm going to set it to warm while I get my potatoes ready. I'm just using half of this bag, so that's why it is the price that I quoted. Otherwise, the whole bag is under $3. Cook your potatoes, mash them up the way you like. I just use salt and pepper here. Then the pork chop is so tender you could shred them all up and serve them as the gravy, or in this case, it's next to my mashed potatoes with the gravy over top of everything. Look how tender that pork chop is. It is so good.
Let's make some taco pasta salad. Fair warning, I made this about 10 years ago and my kids absolutely hated it, but they were like 3 and 4 at the time. I only had 2 at that point. I got 4 now. So I'm hoping for a different result tonight because I love this stuff. Start out with some rotini noodles. I'm doing a box and a half, and I ran these under cold water. Don't use hot noodles. You will ruin your salad. This is 2 pounds of ground meat, and I added taco seasoning. I'm not going to put all this in here, I don't think. I'm going to try just a little bit at first to see how it looks. All right, we're going to leave it at. You're going to need some shredded lettuce. And y'all, if you don't already know, pre-orders have started for my cookbook. I'm so proud of it. And I'm running a contest right now where anybody who orders up until June the 30th will be put into a drawing for a signed copy. 5 winners will be chosen, but I'm trying to talk them into letting me do 10 winners, but we'll see. So anyway, I have the link in my bio, I have the link on my Instagram bio, and I have it on my Facebook bio. So there's 3 different places you can order it from. All right, I'm gonna do probably about half of this bag, and I can already tell that this bowl is gonna be too small, but y'all, I'm not dirtying another bowl. Some cilantro, and if you don't like cilantro, you can leave it out. Some green onions. Y'all stop eating the Doritos. Like, they won't. I opened the Doritos so I could have one, and all the kids are eating them now. And then some tomatoes, and again, these are optional. And y'all already know I can't get through a recipe without putting cheese in it. Contrary to popular belief, I do have recipes that don't involve cheese. And you gotta taste test the cheese to make sure it's not poisonous. Is it poisonous?
No.
It's not poisonous, we're good. And I got all my ingredients here. Y'all, do not come for me when I say this part, but this is the dressing, the creamy French dressing. And if you've never had creamy French dressing on your taco salad, then I'm so sorry for you. Now we're gonna toss this salad. I mixed it a little and then ended up adding the rest of the taco meat, and now I'm gonna crunch up my chips, and we're adding these also. All right, y'all, here it is all mixed up. Bubba is super on the fence about this. He's never had it before, so we're gonna see how this goes with him. This is a 100% blind react from Bubba. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
It's good? All right. And one of the kids that hated it 10 years ago likes it now. All right, y'all, thanks for coming on Fake Cooking Show. Bye. Let's make some cheeseburger pie. Start off with 2 pounds of ground meat. Was I talking about this recipe at 6:30 this morning? Yes. One of my followers who also lives here locally sent this to me on my Facebook, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, sign me up, because it looked really easy and it's very inexpensive to make. I'm gonna cook this down with a yellow onion chop, and the original recipe that she sent me does not have a lot of seasoning in it, so I'm gonna spruce this up a little bit. It is like a cheeseburger, so I'm gonna kind of season it like I would hamburger meat for hamburgers. All right, I'm gonna do some of the Kinders. Garlic and herb, some pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and y'all already know we're gonna add some Tonys, because I love me some Tonys. So there are several variations of this recipe. One of them includes bacon, so if you want to spend the extra $49 to get you a pack of bacon, you can do that. I am going to fry bacon up to put in it because I think it sounds delicious. Now that my meat is cooked and drained, I'm gonna add it to a 9 by 13 inch casserole dish. Let's make the topping now. Okay, so you're gonna need 1 cup of the Bisquick Original, 2 cups of milk, and yes, I'm using the same measuring cup, don't come for me, and 3 eggs. And then you're gonna wanna whisk this shit. You're gonna need a cup and a half to 2 cups of cheese. I'm using cheddar and Colby Jack, but you can use probably any kind you like. And y'all, please make sure you test the cheese in case it's poisonous. And honestly, for good measure, I would test the bacon too, just in case. I mean, you don't wanna put your family in harm's way, okay? So I'm gonna sprinkle my bacon over my meat mixture here, spread it out evenly. I'm gonna cut up a few green onions on top, then the cheese, and now our Bisquick mixture, which you just wanna pour over as evenly as possible. All right, now we're gonna pop this bad boy in the oven at 400 degrees for 25 minutes, but I'll let you know exactly how long I cook it. All right, y'all, here it is directly out of the oven. Like, I am amazed. It looks so pretty. I cooked it for 27 minutes. I'm hoping the center's done. I stuck a knife in it, and I think it is. But give us a minute. I'm going to let this rest for a little bit, and then we're going to do a taste test. All right, there's my dinner bowl, and baby girl's going to do the taste test. Bubba's not feeling very good tonight. All right, let's go. That's good. You like it? Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming on Fake Cooking Show. Bye.
Y'all broke. Got another meal for y'all. Add some chicken broth. Squeeze your lemon. Italian. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Paprika. I ain't even mean to do much paprika. A lot of red pepper flakes. I like my shit hot. Salt. Pepper. Garlic. Butter. Mix it. Cook for 3 to 4 hours on high. You're ready to cook your rice. Wash it. Turn it on. And you are done. Y'all broke. Got another meal for y'all. Bake on 350. Cut. Oil. Salt. Pepper. Shredded. Half a stick of cream cheese. Garlic powder. Literally any kind of cheese you have. Mix. Cook. Alright, y'all, so fold it like this. Like a little burrito or whatever. Perfect. Place in the pan. Butter. 3 tablespoons of flour. 1 tablespoon taco seasoning. Chicken broth. Add cheese. Mix. Throw in some sour cream. Peppers. Mix. Pour. Add more cheese. I forgot to add peppers, so just throw it on your real quick. Looking good, y'all. Looking good. Wait for 20 to 25 minutes. And you guys are done.
Let's make some Frito chili pies. 2 days ago, I posted my filet of fish sandwiches, which I really thought I was going to get a lot of shit for. I don't think I ended up on the For You page, which is probably why I didn't get a lot of crappy comments. But a lot of people did say that they liked some of my easy meals, like the ones that are really easy. Well, let me introduce you to this because this is easier than the filet of fish. And Mama Kiki Cooks, y'all go follow her. She does cook. She has a lot of really awesome easy meals as well. I'm using the Hormel chili, no beans. This is the superior canned chili. Don't come for me. Great value corn chips, which this is also good on French fries. Y'all, I'm doing this easy meal, and this is gonna probably sound crazy, or some of y'all might get it, but my house is clean and I don't wanna mess the kitchen up. So we're actually gonna grate cheese onto this plate so I can throw it away when we're done. And to anybody who saw my video yesterday about this cheese grater, the link in my bio is down for some people. They can't see it. God, I keep forgetting to lock this down. Some people can't see it, and I'm not the only creator that's having that problem. But if you do want to find the link to this, it's also in my Instagram bio, which is in my TikTok bio. Y'all, don't come for me. We're microwaving this. You got me? And I'm probably going to ruin this bowl, but it'll be all right. And then we also like finely diced purple onion on ours. But if you don't like onion, you do you. And y'all don't forget, you gotta test the cheese, make sure it's not poisonous. Fritos, but Frito knows because they're a great value brand. All right, Fritos. As many as you want. I'm hungry, so I want a lot. Chili, as much as you like. Cheese, but I like mine completely melted, so I'm gonna stick this in the microwave for a bit until it melts. Now it's all nice and melty. Purple onion, and we're done. There's my dinner plate. All right, me and Bubba are gonna do a taste test. Here we go. I'm gonna make a mess. Oh Lord, I didn't get it ready. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Bubba said I stole his line, and I did. Anyway, go have you some mama time and then make this and eat it. You can thank me later. And as always, thanks for coming off Really Fake Cooking Show. Bye.
Y'all broke. Got another meal for y'all. Wash your chicken. Yo, look how easy this cut is. Just like... By the way, y'all, this is the Golden Bird knife. It's really awesome. Very smooth cut. Wash your rice. Add your oil. Add a tablespoon of soy sauce. 1 tablespoon of honey. A little vinegar. Sriracha. Half of a lemon. Then you add these seasonings. And these are here just regular frozen green beans. Cook it however you want to. I got 2 pans going because I'm portionizing my food now, y'all. Add your sesame seeds. And there you go, a nice meal plan. It's okay to be broke. Let me show you how broke folks eat, y'all. Gonna begin cooking your meat. Cut up half an onion. It's not half, but you know. Add your seasonings to your meat. You know I add this to everything, y'all. They just be so good to me. Mix it on up. Add your onion and garlic. Throw in your Worcestershire sauce. Sour cream. Cream of mushroom. Oh, shit. Mix it on up. Add your veggies. Mix. Transfer it to a pan. Add cheese. Add your hash browns. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Put it on 350. Cook for 45. Add more cheese. And cook for 5 more minutes. Look how beautiful that is. I like to add a little crushed pepper on mine.
So these are my chicken thighs cut up and seasoned. This is what I use to season them. I'm going to add a little bit of this much. I had it on low for a while, turned it up to medium. Now we talking stuff. This is what I be needing, baby. This is what I have after I flip it. Now that I know it's thoroughly cooked in the center, I'm going to turn this up to medium high. And this is the second batch. Every meal needs a vegetable, so I'm going to make some broccoli. Season your broccoli however you like. Just I add butter and chicken broth. I don't use a lot of chicken broth because I really want to steam it. Just going to bring it to a low boil with the top on it. You want just add some of this. Quick, easy, in under 20 minutes.
All right, guys, here's how I fed my family of 5 for $18 for 2 days. We're going to shop at Target. So we're going to start with chicken breast, which is $8.74. We're going to grab some celery, some peppers. We're going to grab some rice. We're going to grab some chicken broth. And my total was $17.10. I added on a box of cornbread, which made it $18 with the tax. Let's get cooking. First, we're going to season our chicken. That's some garlic paprika chicken seasoning. We're going to fry it in our skillet. We're going to cut up our peppers. We're going to cut up our celery. We're going to cut up our onions. Yeah, we're just cutting up everything. And then we're going to brown our chicken breast. We want that little burnt piece on there, y'all. Leave that burnt piece on there. Put in our veggies. Saute them for a little while. We're going to add our chicken breast back in. They were not fully cooked. They'll finish cooking now. Add our rice. Add chicken broth. Add our chicken bouillon seasoning. We're going to add some green onions, sesame oil. Don't skip this step. Worcester sauce. Stir it. Y'all, this is not rice. You can just leave it and you have to stir it. Go back and add some sugar. Once it's cooking, add some more sesame oil. Do not skip this step. We're going to keep stirring because we don't want it to stick. We're going to make our cornbread. I already got eggs, mayo and honey in there. I'm just adding some milk and sugar. We cooked it and boom, there you go, y'all. This shit was so good.